Cocoa Tigers, and they are out here. They'll be practicing in maybe shells and maybe pads today. We'll see. The temperature is 91 degrees, and it feels like outside 116 degrees. So it is certainly weather not for the weary. That's for sure. As you see, the Cocoa Tigers warming up out here. And we'll see. We're going to have to make this short and sweet today because of the delay to start practice and because of hey, Coach Diesel. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk to some Andre Hawkins and Lauren Ward here coming up. So let's get this camera adjusted here. Cannot hear. Can you hear now? Turn up the volume. Wonder why you cannot hear. Is anybody else having that problem with the cannot hear? Crystal, can you hear me okay? I'm just doing a sound check here. We're going to put you guys on these two chairs behind me. I'm going to sit in the middle, so you guys just grab that one there and that one right there. I hear you good. Okay. Okay. You got your phone on you? Go to my Facebook page and see what it sounds like there. Do me a favor. Practice underneath. There you go. Here I come. All right. Make sure you stay. And can you do me a favor? How's it sound? Can you hear me okay? All right. Pull that tripod a little closer to me this way. Yeah. Just walk it a little closer, a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. Good. You say it sounds muffled? That's weird. Okay, just hang on to that tent. Let me hear it. I might be able to figure out what's going on. Can't hear you at all. All right, hang on for just 1 second. Now it's live. Hopefully this will work. Yes, we are, Coach. Testing 1, 2. Testing. There we go. Beautiful, gentlemen. We are. Okay, so, all right, here we go, guys. I'm here with Lauren Ward and Samadre Hawkins. Now, Samadre, let me start with you. Thursday night, obviously, the kickoff classic starts. This football team, reigning state champs, obviously the goal is to win another state championship. I know the heat has put a damper on a lot of things that you guys like to do in practice, but based off of what you've seen as one of the core leaders of this football team this year, what do you like about what you've seen so far?
I like everything about it, as we can do a lot of pursuits and stuff actually in the heat. Right. And our team got better, and I feel like we can go back to state again.
Yeah. Lauren, this defense, they talk about the dark side defenses of the 8, 9, and 10 teams, but you guys returned. You, Samadre, Hilson, Parham. I mean, the list goes on and on. You're playing with, obviously, I think 4 new DBs back there or 3 new DBs back there. But to me, and I love defensive backs, don't get me wrong, but to me it's that front 7. It's that line, it's those linebackers and the offensive line. That's the meat and potatoes of both units. Talk about what you like so far about this defense.
I like the fact that the young guys, they're putting more effort in to get on the field earlier, So when I see them putting in effort, it made me realize that I was being a leader to them because I've been putting in more effort, more work throughout the whole season. Really, before summer started, we was working in, me and the young guys.
I like that. And let me ask you this. To become a leader, there are different traits and things that you have to do. What changes did you make to say, you know what? Look, your play on the field obviously speaks of leadership, but there are different types of leadership. What changes have you been able to make to be that vocal leader?
Keep all the young guys' head up. Don't bad talk them because they make mistakes. They're younger, so I can't downplay them. That's gonna make them lose their confidence and stuff like that. So you got to keep them happy, keep them lit.
Stay positive with them.
Sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Samadre, obviously, if I look at this defense, I can take any number. I mean, I could just say the Cocoa Tiger front 7 are BSN candidates for Defensive Players of the Year. Big expectations for this football team and for this defense. Now, I said to Coach Snyder a couple weeks ago, I said, Coach, how do you temper those expectations? And he said, we don't temper those expectations. We know what they are. What does it mean to be a Cocoa Tiger?
It means a lot, actually putting in the work and actually being out here. A lot of people can't be out here on this team. I'm just going to be honest with you. And actually, one of the young guys, all the young guys, we teach them a lot. They got to learn from us because we the seniors of the team. So it's like, as us knowing that we can see the young guys and stuff work, that means we doing something, and we can actually trust them. So if one of us go down, we can actually put them on the field. We can trust them that they'll do what we expect them to do. Actually in this heat, and I go back to the heat. In this heat, as we being able to put all this stuff in, and the young guys actually being able to, get in and all that stuff, it's great.
That's well said, man. I like that answer. Talk to me a little bit about you personally, what your goals are. I know what the team goals are, and I know as a team it's we before me and all of that. I get that. But you all have to come in with goals and expectations to start the season. What are your goals to start the season?
Pay attention, watch more film on the teams that we play. Try to get more than the tackles I had my first season, which is 169.
That was a lot of tackles.
Yeah. Try to get more than that, beat more records, That's my main goal, to get into college and stuff.
How's the recruiting going for you?
It's going good.
Okay. Good. Keep us posted, will you?
Yep, I got you.
How about your personal goals for you, Lauren?
My personal goals?
Yeah. Go ahead, you can say it.
I ain't gonna lie. My personal goals is mostly staying in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my biggest one, staying in shape.
All right.
Of course I want to get the stats and shit.
But look, listen, that's a great goal because staying in shape requires personal discipline too.
Yes, sir.
How's the recruiting going for you?
It's going great. FAU.
You all right? So as we get set to wrap up with you guys, because I think Coach is going to bring the entire offensive line on here. What is there? What's one thing that we don't know about this team that we should know?
Everybody a dog, really.
Everybody. How about you? What would you say?
Y'all might think because y'all look at us and think we not that type of team, but we that type of team and we want all the smoke.
You want it all. Yeah. Samadre, Hawkins, and Lauren Ward, two of the best, no doubt, at their positions, not just here in Brevard County, but in the state of Florida. Gentlemen, unfortunately, I got to let you get back to the heat. I know how much you love it. Come on in, offensive line. All right, you guys going to have to kind of let me get this camera fixed. This is how I was hoping this would go here. All right, so I want to make sure you guys got to crowd around and get in that camera. All right, tell everybody who you are.
Xavier Solis.
Speak a little louder.
Xavier Solis.
All right.
Damian Seymour.
Jonathan Joyner.
Messiah Robinson.
Jacquez Joyner.
I don't think they heard you.
Jonathan Joyner.
All right. The only offensive line in the entire state of Florida that returns from having won a state championship last year. That's a lot of pressure on you. Jesus, look at these guys. I would feel, you know what? I would love to be your quarterback, man. Look at this line, man. I would never get touched. Hart, I'm telling you, better have a year. All right, this offensive line, you all return this year. Talk about the brotherhood on this offensive line.
Well, the brotherhood on the offensive line really built up like over the past 2 years because we all got closer. It's more bonding things that we did outside of football.
Yeah. Like what? What did you guys do that brought you closer together?
I mean, we used to have dinner at his house, just dinner, eating. We love to eat. So, yeah, we just bond.
We're going to talk about eating in a minute, okay? So I'm curious who likes what and who eats the most of what. All right, last year you guys, as juniors, out there together. The schedule to start the season, I thought you guys learned a lot, and it carried over. You guys did a hell of a job. Especially in the second half of that St. Thomas game. I want to give you guys props for that because that first half of the game, it was like we're learning. That second half of that St. Thomas game, you essentially shut those guys down. Talk a little bit about your offensive line coach and how this unit operates.
I mean, it's really more of a team thing, the connection we have with the coach. So
everybody who your O-line coach is.
Takia Parham. He knows how we operate and he knows how we get down. So he's a good coach.
He's an outstanding. All right, so let me come over here. All right, you got a sophomore quarterback this year, though, right? So it's not like last year where you got a senior, and a couple years ago you had Davin Widener. For the first time since Diego Arroyo was a starting quarterback here, you got a young guy back there. How do you take, and I don't mean protect him, how do you take care of him and keep his confidence up?
It's almost like the opposite of when we had Davin a couple years ago, like when we were young, I remember. And it's like you just got to pick him up. Make sure he's keeps the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he can't get down. That's it, though. Like, keep him up. Yeah.
Every quarterback gets hit. And so, when that happens, what do you tell a young quarterback? How do you keep his confidence up?
Our quarterback not going to get hit this year. I can tell you that now. He gets hit. We got something coming, but he's not going to get hit. But if he does, we just got to tell him. We just help him up, talk to him, tell him next play. Don't worry about the last play. Everything. Just look in the future. It's the past for a reason.
I always say that the best listen, I love the so-called, they call them skill position players. But to me, the meat and potatoes of every football team is the front seven and the offensive line. And even talking to your head coach, every year when I interview him about what this football team is about, he always starts with the offensive line. Tell me about your brotherhood, how you see this brotherhood on this team.
It's more than a team. It's a family. We all, no matter what, we can come to each other for anything. Okay. It's like being on the football team just make us work together as a team. But like we got love for each other. We can do whatever we need for each other.
When you see each other in the hallways, you can kind of look at each other and laugh, and you know what the other one's thinking, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's like telepathy. All right, let's get back to this eating thing, because I'm a little curious about this. All right, so take me through a big meal for the Cocoa Tigers offensive line. What's got to be on the table, and who's eating what?
Wings. Number one is wings.
How many wings you knocking down at a time, and what kind?
Honey barbecue. I say about 20. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna knock about 20 wings. Yeah.
What kind of sauce you dipping in?
Oh, ranch. Yeah.
Have the ranch. What's got to be on the table for you?
Wings and fries.
Fries. How you like your fries?
I like it. What you mean?
Like you like cheese on them? You like them blown up?
I put some cheese on it, bacon, cheese fries, ranch, ranch.
Ranch. I got to get you all a case of ranch for Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do. What's on the table for you?
Either like some wings or a burger.
You guys are pretty simple here. How about you?
Every time we go out, it's wings. Every time. I swear. Every time.
Who's got the wings?
I'm be different. I say we gotta make some tacos.
Yes. Soft or hard tacos?
Both.
Hot, mild, or extra hot sauce?
Extra hot.
Extra hot. All right. Where are the best wings? Well, I'm going to start with you because they're all going to tell me where's the best tacos in town.
My mama's house.
Yeah, I like that. My mama's house. Who's got the best wings in town?
Fresh Wings. Fresh Wings actually runs a food truck, and she's the best out here. Promise you. Everywhere.
You go
Fresh.
fresh wings?
Yeah, fresh.
Fresh wings?
Co-sign it. I got to.
He's co-signing fresh wings. Who on the team, like if Coach Parham's not around, who's the guy on the line that's like, shh? Who's like you go ahead.
Messiah.
Is he?
Man.
Is the coach away from the coach?
Don't tell us to be quiet. We not talking. He gonna yell it regardless. It don't matter what it is.
He's the next guy after college, after he's done playing football. He's coming back here coaching.
I don't know about come back here, but he coaching. I don't know about come back here, but he definitely gonna coach.
Who's the guy? All right, so you all like wings. Who's the guy on this line that can eat the most?
I think I can. I'm eating.
You're pointing this way.
I feel like it's X. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's X.
I feel like that's obvious. It depends. Like if it's some wings, I can knock down about a good 40.
40.
I can knock down a good 40 wings if I ain't
What
eat
do you got to have to drink with them wings?
water.
Okay. See, I got to have sweet tea.
Lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade.
40. I need water.
Who's the wild child of the group? Who's the guy you always got to go, man, chill out?
Quez. Draw Quez.
You. Quez is the wild child of the group. Who's the studious one? Who's the one everybody turns to for answers in school?
Gotta go that way.
It's me. My man, put it there. I like it. All right, tell everybody, talk about if you're committed, tell everybody where you're committed or how your recruiting's going.
Recruiting going good. We still.
It's time. It's time for you to get some offers. It's coming.
Yeah, 100 pancakes this season, I promise you.
100 pancakes. Boy, that would break all kind of records.
Ain't committed nowhere. Recruiting open. It's time too.
Get him.
My time's now. It's coming soon.
Hey, it's coming. We coming.
It's coming soon.
You got 5, 6 guys, 7 guys, but some of the guys that aren't here that could start anywhere in the state, and they could start anywhere in the state together. This is the best offensive line in the state of Florida. I wrote this. I wrote that this was the best starting offensive line maybe in the entire southeastern portion of the United States. I'd be lying if I said I knew the country because I haven't seen anybody else, but I've seen a lot of football. And these guys right here, I'm telling you, they're in for a great season. Before I let you guys get back to the heat, tell everybody who you are again.
I'm Jacquez Joyner.
Messiah Robinson.
Jonathan Joyner.
Damian Seymour.
Xavier Solis.
And I'm Alan Slaughter-Ziski. We'll be back with a couple of more players here in just a moment. Thanks, guys. All right. I'll tell you what, I love the offensive. Coach, I wish they was blocking for me. Come on over. Yeah, have a seat, Coach, because the heat has shortened us up, so let's do your interview. Yeah, the tent. Yeah, I know. I know, man. I know. Coach.
Build this and cover the whole field. There's a big old tent cover the whole damn thing.
We got, 3 guys from this school in the NFL. Let's get that done. Coach, I know the weather has been frustrating for you and frustrating for me as well, but what do you learn about your guys through this type of adversity?
So we always talk about adapting and adjusting. Things happen in life, in the game of football. So we always talk about that. I'm really proud of just not our players, but our coaches. Life happens. Yeah, it's hot, it's lightning, whatever. Right. If we're in the gym, if we're in our locker room, if we're in the weight room, if we're in the practice field, be the best you can be all the time, and you're good to go. And we've gotten great things done in the gym. We've gotten great things done in the locker room where we've literally added some new concepts and added some new ideas, in the gym where other people might be in there just walking through. We're in there, getting better and working our butts off.
I don't mean this to any disrespect to any other team that you've coached here previously, but I don't know that I've seen you smile as much as I've seen you smile this preseason. I don't know that.
Because I literally talked to my mom last night. She's like, "Well, how's it going?" I'm like, "Mom, I feel like I've been angrier than I've been lately. Like I feel like I've been like yelling a lot more than I usually have." And but no, I mean, it's a fun group. It's a great group. It's a mature group. But when we and one thing I love about them is we all hold each other to a high standard. Right. So when we're not meeting that standard, we all get pissed off. Right. But no, it's we feel good about where we are.
Thursday night, you take on Satellite. I was talking to the Scorps, and you know what? I commended Coach Helton and his players for they're excited to play it. What can we expect to see from your team? Listen, nobody shows anything in the kickoff classics, but what are you looking for from your guys?
I got a lot of respect for Coach Helton. Yeah. He's doing a great job over there. He has a hard-nosed group of kids who will play hard and play. You can tell they care about them and they want to play hard for each other. We're just going out there trying to play football. We're just excited to play someone else. We didn't play a spring game, so last time we lined up against a different opponent was a state championship game. Right. So, we're kind of at that moment right now where we kind of hate each other at practice. I'm tired of seeing the dark side defense, and they're tired of seeing our offense. And, we're excited to line up against someone we don't know and knock the hell out of them.
I'm excited to see it, too. You'll see that game right here on the Brevard Sports Network. We're excited to bring it to you. Final question for you, Coach. Obviously, I asked you this question before, and I was shocked at your answer. I said, how do you temper the expectations week in and week out of taking it a game at a time? And your response to me was, do you remember? We don't temper them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't change. There's no change. Since day one, we've been focused on being the best we can be every day, focus on meeting the challenges and meeting the expectations that our great city and our great school set for us. And, look around. Our kids are hungry. They're flying around. It's a fun place to be. It's a great group of kids, great group of coaches. We probably have 15 coaches out right now coaching their butts off. What other place can the head coach walk away? And, over there we have offensive Indy going with routes on there. Over here we got, D-line Indy, got tackle circuit over there. We have things going on over the place. Great group of coaches who care, who love the kids, who love the city of Cocoa. It's a privilege to be at such a great place. You hear people whine about, the state of Florida doesn't pay coaches this, which is true. Or, all these coaches leaving the area going up to Georgia. Not at Cocoa. At Cocoa, these guys love being here. It's a special place. It's one of the special places, just not in the state, but in the country. And I love showing up every day being a Cocoa Tiger.
There are perks like rings, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Final question for you. What is the etiquette to wearing a state championship ring? Like, I was blessed to receive one for our coverage last year. Like, what's the etiquette? Should I wear it in the booth Thursday night? How does that work?
So you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah,
tell me what the etiquette is.
Well, you can do whatever you want. We love you and appreciate you. The seniors did their senior pictures. And I heard, they said to each other, no rings. It's a new year. Last year's last year. It's a new year. So I'm not wearing my ring. I haven't really worn my ring. It's a new year. It's sitting in my little trophy box. I'm proud of it. But it's a new year. We're looking to get another one, and we're looking to keep the strong tradition of Cocoa football going.
Coach, then I won't wear mine. Then that's no. I ain't wearing mine. I do.
Hold it, look there.
There it is. I do want to announce though that Jim Williams, who's a big fan of, or a big fan, that's a ridiculous word to use. Jim Williams, who is Cocoa, has stepped up and he has paid for, on behalf of the Cocoa Quarterback Club, every Cocoa Tiger football game this year. I believe with the exception of one or two that we won't be able to do. That's the Barbecue Bowl, and we're working on St. Thomas. But that's huge. The Brevard Sports Network is going to be right back there for the ride for back-to-back, Coach.
Yeah, Jim's just not a great fan. He's a great man. Yeah. He's someone that is always willing to help out, always willing to do anything he can to help our community. And he's someone that we truly appreciate. We thank so much.
Yeah, no doubt, Coach. I'll let you get back to practice. And we got anybody else? All right, come on over, guys. Our final two, and then we got to get on down to Bayside for Bayside Youth Football practice. and excited to be here as the Cocoa Tigers kick off against the Satellite Scorpions in the Kickoff Classic. Gentlemen, what's going on? Have a seat here. You can throw that out of the way. Have a seat. All right, tell everybody who you are and what position you play.
Josh Brown, class of 2024 DB.
Nathan Chase in class of 2024 DB.
All right, guys, couple of new DBs out back there. You guys replaced arguably, but I mean, you played a lot last year. I remember calling your name a lot last season, but still, you look at losing guys that you've lost back there, and this is what I was told by Coach Diesel. I know we lost some great players, but all that's going to happen is 4 more great ones are stepping in. When you hear that and hear that the coaches have that much confidence in you guys, how does that make you feel?
It makes us feel great, as we get older and we step up, it's a lot more we have to face, but adversity is nothing to us, so we always going to face it. We never back down from it.
I like that, and you guys are going to see a lot of great receivers early on in this process. Obviously, Jones and Venice and St. Thomas, and as you line up against guys that, I don't know, might be going D1, P5, how do you approach that mentally, and talk about that a little bit?
Oh, it's like what the coach always says, nameless, faceless opponent.
Nameless, faceless opponent. Tell us a little bit about you.
Oh, well, I've been here since 7th grade. Last year, I played on the team. I just had a few injuries, kept me out, but that's really it.
What would you say your style for? Are you more of a cover guy? Are you more physical?
I'm almost a fast fly around, hit something.
You like to hit?
Yes, sir.
I like to hear. Well, how would you do? What kind of cover guy are you?
I can say I'm pretty versatile. I can cover, I can hit, I can come off the edge. I can do a lot, Wherever the coach need me, I'm a player.
Let me ask you this. What do you like more? A receiver coming across the middle, and listen, I know what the rules are these days, right? I get it. All right. But what do you like more, lowering a shoulder on a receiver coming across the middle or making a pick?
I like to make a play. I don't like hurting too many people, but I like making a crowd rumble. I want
that pick.
Yeah, I want to put points on the board, so I'm going for the pick.
Plus, you're looking to take it to the house.
Exactly, yes, sir.
Yeah. How about you?
Same thing. Just game-changing play. Get a turnover.
What are you looking for in your game? Now, I know you're going to get out there, you're going to play, you're going to do this and that, but Thursday's a kickoff classic. Talk to me about the mentality. And I often wondered about this. Let's just make it an 11th game, right? I mean, let's just make it 11 games. What's the mentality in a kickoff classic compared to a regular season game? Well, there ain't no difference.
Ain't no difference, really. It's just show out. Just go show out and show them why we Cocoa.
Where'd you play youth ball?
A little bit of Cocoa, then mostly rock.
I got you. How about you?
I play Rottledge Little League.
I got you. Talk to me. Who's your DB coach?
Coach Diesel, Coach Berrywood.
Yeah. Talk to me about the scheme you guys play back then. I don't want you to give it away, but what would you say that scheme is more like?
Man, everybody versatile. Anybody can play anywhere. So, we got a lot. So, yeah.
What advice does a guy like a Cedric Hawkins who's off at Ohio State, what advice did he leave you guys with?
It was really do your thing, bro. Just show out. It's you've been getting coached there. You know what to do. It ain't nothing new.
How's recruiting going for you guys? Recruit these guys. How about you?
It's slow, but it's gonna get better as the season goes. So you're gonna see a lot more from me. So yeah.
Back in 2008, 2009, 2010, I said this to Lauren and I said this to Samadre. They called those defenses back then a dark side defense, and they were good, damn good defenses, guys. They won 3 state championships, but this defense has got one. Okay. But I like how fast and physical this defense is. I like that front seven. And Coach is right. Knowing now who is back there, now that I know for sure, I had a feeling it was. Who's the other 2 DBs back there with you?
We got C.J. Hester. We got Durant Guilford. Who else we got? We got a lot of people over here. So
you got playmakers back there.
Yeah, we got Jay Sean. We got me. We got Nate. Everybody dogs back there. Then we got a couple that's coming up. Some youngest coming up. So
good rotation back there. So. As you look at this defense coming in, like I said, that dark side defense, if I ask you to describe this defense, the 2023 Cocoa Tiger defense in one word, what would it be?
Dogs. Everybody dogs, for sure.
You going to say the same thing?
Nah, we versatile. Versatile. We all the DBs can play any position on the field.
All right, let's find out a little bit about you guys off the field, okay? What do you like to do when you're not playing? You play any other sports?
I run track a little bit, but mostly I just focus on football.
What do you do to relax? How do you relax?
it's hard to relax. You know, I got a job, I got my own business. So
Okay, what do you do?
I do a lawn care business. I have a lawn care business.
Do me a favor. Give the number. I'll promote your lawn care business. Would you be okay with that? All right. Give the telephone number how they can reach you.
You can reach me on Facebook at Josh Brown, or you can call my number 321-960-5670.
This will be we don't have any, like lawn care. So you're going to be my guy for lawn care this year, okay? I'm going to make you a little bottom banner, and I'm going to get you up there, okay? That's awesome. How do you find time to do that?
Work on weekends, Saturday, Sunday. Then we got a bounce house business. So I shout out my dad. He set a lot of that up. He tried to do our best. Everyday dad. He do.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Congratulations to you, young man. That's awesome. How about you? What do you do? First of all, you play any other sport?
I run track, but that's really it.
How do you relax?
Really just staying at home, like with my mom. Yeah, I love my mom, so it's like I just chill with my mom. That's my person.
I love that. I absolutely love that relationship. What's the best part about that relationship with your mom? Like for me, my mom was a single mom. The best part about my relationship with my mother was the honesty. Even when I screwed up, I knew I could come to her and talk to her. What's the best part of your relationship?
She ain't really like she's my mom, but I can come to her like a sibling. Like it's really like yeah, it's like that's my best friend.
But when it's mom's time too, right?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, tell everybody who you are again.
Josh Brown, class of 2024, DB.
Nathan Chasen, class of 24, DB.
All right, gentlemen, I'll let you get back to practice. Thank you so much, and we're gonna head out, and we got to get down to Bayside. I'll be in touch with you, okay? Because I'm gonna promote your business for you, okay? I think it's outstanding, young entrepreneurs. I love entrepreneurs, and I really like this Cocoa Tiger football team this year. You don't want to end looking at my ugly mug, that's for sure. So there you go. There are the Cocoa Tigers for this year out on the field. The offense is over on the left. Coach Snyder's got the offense in white jerseys, and the defense is in black jerseys. But that's all right. I don't think the defense would prefer it any other way. What do they say? The white T-shirts always you're a little cooler in those. Yeah, but these guys are out here working. If that's the case, then I don't know. I guess I'm a defensive guy. I'm out here in a black shirt. So are you? Hey. Check this out. Look at this. There's Chase Alexander here today. His first assignment as Coach Diesel gets them together. All right, so we got 2 games coming up for you Thursday, 2 games on Friday right here on the network. Thursday, it is, of course, Satellite and Cocoa, and you'll see Bayside as well here on Thursday night. And Friday, Lake Brantley at Melbourne and Titusville at O'Galley. So you'll see 4 games in 2 days, and then Saturday, youth football from Bayside. We're headed down there now for practice, so we'll see you live from Bayside coming up in about 45 minutes. Have a great day, everybody.